up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, As Told by Bree. I am, of course, Bree, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about life in Atlanta. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh yeah, shout out to my girl, Brittany. She did my hair, she did my pony. I went to the Millennial Tour a few days ago, so I was trying to get into character. But yes, Brittany did this ponytail for me, got my edges on fleek. So yeah, follow her on Instagram at braids_by_Brittany. But when it comes to living in Atlanta, or when it comes to moving to Atlanta, you definitely want to do your research first. And when I say that, I mean take the time to come to the city and take a look around. You know, it's different when you're visiting versus when you'll actually be living here. Go out on the town, go see what the nightlife is like, but definitely also look into those areas that you're interested in living in. When it comes to the cost of living in Atlanta, as compared to your New Yorks, LA, Chicago's, DC's, yeah, you'll get more for your money here in Atlanta, for sure. You have downtown. So downtown Atlanta is going to be where pretty much everything is. So you have your Mercedes-Benz stadiums, your State Farm arenas, your aquariums, World of Coke, Trap Museum, all of that stuff, the major attractions, all of the places that people come to the city to go, those are all downtown. So the cost of living downtown is obviously the most expensive. You're gonna be looking at, for a one bed, a nice one bed in downtown Atlanta, you're gonna be looking at about, I would say maybe $1,400, anywhere upwards of that, if you want to stay in a one bedroom in downtown Atlanta. If you do happen to be looking downtown for your apartment, just be mindful. Like I said, this is why it's important to visit, you know, the location that you may be living in. Because you have some really nice parts of downtown and you have some not so nice parts. Like you have some really upscale apartments in downtown Atlanta, like high-rise apartments, you know. You need a fob to get in everywhere. Like you have some really nice apartments, rooftop pools. And then if you go a little farther down and you make the wrong turn, you gonna end up like, you know, obviously like in the city. Like in the city, if you get what I'm saying. And then as you get farther away from downtown Atlanta, you're going to be looking at some more affordable prices. So I know when a lot of people move here, they move out into the Smyrna, Marietta area. I know you can probably find a one bedroom, because at one point I was looking out there for an apartment. You can probably find a one bedroom out there for $9 something. I would definitely say a solid $950. Another good area to look would be like the Sandy Springs area. I like that area. It's real suburban. If you go farther south, the cost of living may get a little lower. Like if you're looking in the East Point area, you can definitely find some affordable housing options there as well. And then you also have your Decaturs, your Stone Mountains. Those are in DeKalb County. So you can look up there as well. They do have some really affordable housing options there too. You may be looking at $7 something if you want to go a little bit farther north, a little bit farther east of the city. Take into account, you know, yes, you will be saving money, but commuting to the city is no joke. I know when you guys watch these videos, you hear everybody talk about traffic. It is that bad. Like, it is just as bad as everyone says it is. I was living in Stone Mountain, working downtown. So I was working in the city. Y'all, I live maybe 35 minutes from my job, but it would take me an hour and 15 minutes to get to work every single day. Believe the hype. You know how people say don't believe the hype? No, believe the hype. Traffic here is absolutely terrible. When it comes to saving money to move to Atlanta, I wouldn't say that there's a certain amount that you have to save, because it all just depends on your budget and your lifestyle. You know, if you have a more expensive lifestyle, then you may need a larger amount of savings when you come here. But if you really don't need much, you just need the bare minimum, and you're okay with, you know, just being able to pay your rent and all of your other necessary expenses, then that's cool. Your budget's going to be a little bit different than someone else's. So it's hard to tell. But if you are interested in moving to Atlanta, I would definitely say at least save, obviously, first and last month's rent, because you're going to have to pay that when you move in. And secondly, I would say save at least 4 months rent, because you just never know what can happen. You just never know. You may get laid off from your job. You just never know. You want to have enough money to be able to cover yourself, because that would suck being, you know, moving here and then having to go home. I know that people always have questions about job opportunities here in Atlanta. I can't say how many jobs there are or there aren't here in Atlanta. It kind of just depends on you as a person and, you know, your grind, your ambition, and your drive. Like, they have tons of career fairs, tons of career expos. They have tons of co-working spaces. Co-working spaces, I see that's a thing now. So the Gathering Spot is a really good one. And I didn't have a job when I moved here, but some tools that I've used when searching for jobs: Indeed, LinkedIn, going to career fairs, going to career expos, going to networking events. You can find those on Eventbrite. Going on Instagram. So say you're interested in film, I would type in hashtag Atlanta Film and, you know, just find different events that way. Join professional organizations. So whatever it is that you're interested in, whatever it is that you got your degree in, there are opportunities here for you. So for example, I have worked in sales for the past 2 years. It hasn't been that long since I graduated college, y'all. But I've worked in sales for the past 2 years now, different aspects. Like, I started in sports. I got my first job here in Atlanta working for professional sports team, another job working in ad sales. So I am part of the National Sales Network, which is an organization. They have chapters all around the United States for sales professionals, and this can be across the board. So for pharmaceutical sales, for medical device sales, for ad sales, for sports sales, for whatever it is that you do. There are people there. We bounce ideas off of each other, and when a job opens up, they're gonna hit me up like, hey, you know, you trying to do this? Or if I hear about something, I'm gonna be like, hey, I know you said you were looking for a transition into a new position. You interested in this? So it's like professional organizations are super helpful because it gives you the access to a network of people that you wouldn't have otherwise. And they pretty much have it for any industry that you might be interested in, whether that's, you know, PR, or like I said, I'm a part of this sales organization. I know that they have the National Society for Black Engineers, NSB. They also have the National Black MBA Association. So they have it for, you know, any profession that you could possibly think of. Doctors, you know, like, they have everything. So being here in Atlanta, you'll definitely get access to a strong network of Black professionals who are looking to help those who come behind them, looking to help that next generation of leaders. So definitely invest in yourself and join a professional organization. It's all about you. It's all up to you and whether you're willing to, you know, go out there and get it. So may the odds be ever in your favor, or, you know, whatever that quote goes. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's up to you, and best of luck to you. The media and entertainment industry here is also really big. You know, they call Atlanta the Black Hollywood. We have a multi-billion-dollar film industry here. So a lot of productions are made here in Atlanta. A lot of the best movies are made here in Atlanta, i.e. Black Panther. And if you're into film, if you're into production, if you're into media, there are literally always things going on. There are always red carpet events. There are always movie premieres. There's always literally something going on. If you want to be a part of the mecca that influences the culture, I would definitely say that Atlanta is definitely somewhere you want to be. So dating in Atlanta, I'm not going to label this as a good thing or a bad thing. A lot of people don't like dating in Atlanta. They don't like the dating scene. They think the men here are trash. And I won't say that I agree, but I won't say that I disagree. So it kind of just depends on you and where you're looking for your future husband. If you're looking at the bar for your husband, if you're looking at the club, you're likely not going to find him there. You're likely not. But I mean, I've been in a relationship since I've lived here in Atlanta, and we met through work. So we met through like a career type of situation. And, you know, that was fine. So I think that there's the opportunity to find love here in Atlanta, but it's all about you, what you're looking for, and where you're looking for that person, because that's important too. So if I'm going out, some of my favorite places are Siva's. I really like Siva's. I really like Blue, which is in Buckhead. It used to be called Instant Blue. I like Whiskey Mistress. They have a real nice Thursday night vibe. Sweet Lounge has a real nice Wednesday night vibe. They have a Wednesday evening, kind of like a post-work happy hour type of event. Depending on how old you are, you may want to go to Peter Street. I don't really go to Peter Street anymore because I feel like I've outgrown Peter Street. Peter Street is more of your younger crowd. So you'll find your college students, fresh out of college students there. And that's not really my scene, but it may be somebody else's scene. The AUC, the Atlanta University Center, which is Clark Atlanta, Spelman and Morehouse, is literally right down the street from there. So a lot of those college students migrate to Peter Street if they want to turn up. So if you're interested in that type of vibe, you can definitely hit Peter Street. And you know, strip clubs will never die in Atlanta. So if you're interested in that, you got Follies, you got Magic City, you got Strokers, like you got a ton of options if you're into strip clubs. But yeah, y'all, I have truly, truly loved my Atlanta experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love the culture here. I love how urban it is. I love the opportunities that are here, the opportunities to make money, most importantly. So yeah, I would suggest anybody, especially if you're a young professional, to move to Atlanta because there's so many resources here for you. And it's just a fun city. Like, Atlanta is a great place to be young and Black. It really is. Like I said, if you're interested in moving to the city and you have more questions, definitely feel free to contact me. I'll list my Instagram name here below, or feel free to leave a comment and I'll be more than happy to respond and answer any questions that you guys may have. Or if you have any suggestions on future videos that I should do, definitely leave those as well. And I'll, of course, accommodate the best that I can. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been my pleasure to tell you guys about my experience here in Atlanta. And hopefully I gave you guys some good advice on moving to the city as well. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will be back soon. I'll be back soon to bring you guys some more content and some more videos. So later.